Hello everybody, once again welcome to GDPI.in. Let me have the privilege once again to introduce you with you. This is Abid with you. Now today we are going to teach GD lesson number 8. It's very interesting lesson and I hope this 15 minutes of video will make you some sense in the GDPI.in. So basically GDPI.in, it's enlightened lives through soft skill. So here we go. 7 different roles in group discussion, but it depends on the situation. According to the needs and wants of the situations, you have to play 7 different roles. Not necessarily the 7 different roles you are supposed to play. Sometimes it is required you have to play 2 roles. Sometimes it is required to play for 3 roles. At best you can play 3 to 4 roles max only. So let's start. Always remember the 7 different roles you are playing. The first and the foremost important role you are playing of a professor. This is a very important role and I will make you understand why professor role is very important. In the professor role, professor plays an intellectual in the group. He pretends himself or he knows that what about the society, regarding politics, regarding economics, regarding law and technology. So he would be the one who generates new idea and add dimension to the discussion. So that's what professor has been duly regarded. So this is what he generates the content, and content is the cake in the group discussion. So until unless you don't have a content with you, you cannot able to talk on a particular subject, whether it's a controversial topic or abstract topic or regular topic or case-based topic, whichever the topic may be, for which you need to be professionally develop yourself, for which you need to play sometimes the role of a professor, which is a must, without which you cannot able to survive. Number 1. Number 2, you have to play sometimes the role of a salesman. His strengths are persuasive and reasoning skill. He always say, suppose if I say, no, I don't agree with you. No, sir, what you are telling is absolutely right, but with a slight difference of opinion. He always carry a persuasive and reasoning skill. So that's what he always wins over the heart of the customers. So always remember, sometimes you don't have to panic, you don't have to get wild. So you have to have that very persuasive attitude and rapport building attitude, so that you cannot able to defame other person and you should nicely able to connect with the group and discuss about the particular topic. So you should have the role which is supposed to play in a GD called salesman role. Second. Third role, gatekeeper. Always remember, his role is very important to maintain the order in the group. Suppose for example, he is the preoccupied with directing the group. Sometimes a person is not able to speak or he feels not to get into the topic. So that is the time you are saying, hey Harish, why didn't you get in the discussion? So that's what he always plays a gatekeeper. He allows someone else to get into the discussion, by which a person reflects his own personality. Because the person who is looking to you very keenly, he understands you have the ability within yourself to make other person understand and giving the equal opportunity. So he or she feels bad, comfortable and wanted to interact with you. So this is the third role, the gatekeeper role. Fourth, very important, that's called timekeeper. The role is very important to meet the commitment made to the panel. Because the panel has given you a time frame of 10 minutes or 15 minutes. That is the time one sensible person, he knows that we are running short of time and the discussion is not that fruitful discussion. He comes out with a solution. Excuse me gentlemen, we are running short of time. Let's get back to the discussion to make a concrete decision or a discussion to this. And we land up with a good ending. So that's what he plays, a role of timekeeper. And one more role, it's a butcher. Sometimes he is the most welcome in the group which has 1 or 2 aggressive element in it, aggressiveness. Because sometimes when a group needs to be calm and composed to maintain the harmony of the discussion, so he shouts in a different, excuse me, let's get back to the topic and this is what we have to discuss. So the kind of voice, the kind of body language you express, it makes some sense to make the discussion very calm and composed. But he's not like that, but the situation demands. So sometime in a group, when things are going haywire, that's what one of the persons should be smart enough to handle the group with a group spirit, time spirit, so that we can into the normal streamline of the discussion. So that's what the main important role of the butcher. So he does great service to the group by cutting the aggressive member of the pieces, because somebody shouting, yelling like a fish market, that is the time he plays the role of a butcher. So to make the discussion very calm, composed, constructive discussion, that's what for a fraction of a second he yell out to make you calm and composed. The next role, the spectator or the passenger. Sometimes we don't know about the subject, we don't know how to start, we don't know what are the whereabouts, what to talk about. So it is the best to remain you as a observer. So that is the time you become a spectator. Two people are discussing, so you should be able to listen to them, you should be able to look at to them, so that the other person decide, at least you are very keen to know about the subject. That's what your body language speak. So his contribution is very limited and does not affect the outcome of the group task. So he's not a big contributor to the group, but at least he or she tries to possess himself that yes, I'm the part of discussion, I was just listening. So he plays a role of a spectator. And finally, the ideal role. Each role stated above, some may not be added value to the GD in one way. What I want to tell you is, sometime out of this 6 role, it is not necessarily you are supposed to play all the roles. All the roles means except professor role, spectator role, butcher role, timekeeper role, gatekeeper role. These are the monotonous dialects. Once you start practicing those things, it becomes very easy for you to take care of your statement, so that you can make the discussion very constructive and very fruitful discussion, which you can learn in a given point of time, maybe in 2 days of time or 3 days of time. That's very easy. But to understand the role of the content and the professor, it takes lot of time. So I request to all my students, especially those who are interested in GDPI, please go through the books, please go through the magazines, blogs, news, where you could able to generate the content pertaining to society, pertaining to politics, pertaining to economics, pertaining to law, and pertaining to technology. So it depends on the topic. Once you know this is the topic, abstract topic, or a evergreen topic, or even controversial topic, or case-based topic. So based on the topic, you generate a content, and your content generate in the foundations called spelled foundations. Once again I repeat, it is the crux of the discussions. Most of the time in discussions, we are not in a position to generate more content because we don't know the technique. It's a very user-friendly technique. Student, once you learn this, suppose for example, I'll give you an example of foreign direct investment. Once the foreign direct investment comes, so sometime the economic plays a major role, politics plays a different role. At the time, technology may not play that bigger role, or the society is not playing the bigger role. Because in that case of economics, suppose if you talk economics, then what is the contribution to the primary sector? What would be the outcome? What would be the employability rate? Can we able to increase the BPL level? So that kind of percentage is only possible to know once you are well versed with your updated papers, what you are getting in your college and campus. If you are not getting, try to get that newspaper where you can able to know. And today's time, everything is in thumb impressions. You go to the Google, what is FDI, what is the pros, what is con, what is the percentage, what is the contributions, what is the economic level, everything you get in a fingertips. So I sincerely request, before the campus, land into your campus, so 2-3 months before, you're supposed to prepare yourself with the evergreen topic, or with the latest topic, or the current topic. So for the current topic, you have to be thorough, all statistical. And as I said you in the beginning, facts and figures are the crux of the contents. And once you have with you, trust me, you will be the winner. So I think all these things are very important. So in a nutshell, anyone seen the performing more than 3 roles will positively make a strong impact on the panel, because panel is judging you. So it's not at all possible to play all the 6 roles. So you should be smart enough. 1 role is a must, without which you cannot survive. That is a professor role. And adding to this, at best, you can play a salesman role or a gatekeeper role. With this, I come to an end. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope lesson 8 has made you some meanings, and try to add on these things. If you have any critics and compliments, do join to us, and please ping us, please send an SMS or connect to us with Professor prof.A@gdpi.in. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope to see you soon in my 9th lesson. Till then, take good care of yourself and keep on watching GDPI.in. Stay tuned. So GDPI.in, enlightening lives through soft skill. Bye bye and thank you for watching.